We are live. Good morning. Day 418. What can I say? And we are about to get started on the morning workout. For those of you who are watching, my name is Toby. I am 40 years old and I train to live an active, self-sufficient, and adventurous life. I do so by minding my sleep, minding what I eat, strength training, conditioning training, mobility training. I also try to spend time with people I love and care about, try to do things I enjoy, and generally try to live a stress-free life. When it comes to sleep, I try to sleep 7 to 9 hours. I hit 8 hours tonight. I hit 8 hours a couple of times this week. It's a very good week. Usually it's 7.5. That extra half an hour seems to be making a bit of a difference. Either I'm getting old or I'm just sleeping better at the moment, or the kids are sleeping better. I also try to eat within my energy balance, so I try to eat around 2,200 calories a day. Try to eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fresh foods, and I try to avoid sweets, snacks as much as possible, but that's an ongoing conversation, I think, on the channel, specifically about the sugar-coated almonds and chocolate-coated almonds at work and things like that. We all have our struggles and nemesis in that department, I think. And I try to eat 120 to 150 grams of protein in a day to support my health, fitness, strength goals over time. Look, this is about the way I feel, not about the way I look. I would like to feel fit, strong, capable, competent and capable for whatever life is going to throw at me. And that could be many different things, at many different times. Any health and fitness goal is valid and is good. So if we're pursuing any kind of goal structured consistently with a good plan, and working towards getting stronger, getting leaner, getting bigger, getting faster, maintaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, these are all valid health and fitness goals. That's all good. I'm at a stage in life where I'm 40. I decided I'm going to be 80 or older. I would like to be competent and capable when I hit that marker, and I need to make some serious lifestyle adjustments now and over the next 40 years to be capable and competent when we get to that age. I also like to try to make the most of today. I would like to be able to do more and more things, and I think it's completely reasonable to expect my body to be able to accommodate me in all the things that I want to do. And I have 2 kids who are growing up, and I want to be able to keep up with them as they grow up, because that's part of the fun of being a father. That being said, remember, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. It's the person we are today who's going to get us to where we want to be tomorrow, and a bit of kindness probably going to go a long way, because there are enough people out there who want to put us down. We can lift ourselves up, all right? And the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. So I'm going to start the timer, and we're going to get started on some mobility this morning. And in the meantime, it is Saturday morning, February 15th. You can either tell me in chat what you did for Valentine's Day, or maybe it still is Valentine's Day. In that case, why are you watching my stream? Or you can tell me how you're doing on your health and fitness goals. I came along across an interesting podcast this week. Someone talking about the challenges that young men specifically face today. I thought this was just very interesting. Wait, talked about 3 things that he would advise any young man who came to him trying to sort out their lives. And I found myself very much agreeing with his point of view, and also what he proposed that we do. He said, as a young man, when you're a teenager, in your 20s, just focus on 3 things if we're trying to sort this out. First of all, let's try to get fit and strong. So, in that case, you've come to the right channel, right? Let's try to get fit and strong. Let's build some muscle, build some stamina, lift some weights, build some skill and competence. Let's try let's make sure that we're fit and strong. 2, let's make some friends. Let's go out and find people, join a club, join a community. Meet people, get to know them, work with them, see if there are people that we can get along with, see if there are people that we can befriend. And that doesn't happen in a day. That takes time. But the fact that takes time is completely fine. As long as we're working on it and trying to expand our social circle and increase the number of social interactions that we're having, right? So let's work on that. So we're talking about getting strong, health and fitness. We're talking about friends, which are relationships. And the 3rd thing we're going to work on is to make some money. So we're going to figure out a way to earn some money, whether that's online or offline or a combination, whether that's getting a job or entrepreneuring a little bit. It's up to you, but figuring out a way to make some money, which is income. Now, he talks about those 3 things, and if you are familiar with my channel, yes, I feel a bit validated and vindicated now for my life's work so far. Is that Scott Galloway, in an interview, basically said the same 3 things that I've been talking about for years, which is that you need to focus on your health, to focus on your relationships, and you need to focus on your income as the foundations, especially as being a man or a boy on their way to become a man in this world. Now, why? Well, it makes sense. Regardless of my longevity goals, there's a certain feeling that comes with being fit and capable that makes me confident in life. And I know something moderately heavy to heavy, or someone needs lifting, I will be able to do that. I will be able to step in and help. I can use my body to do these things. And my body is capable of supporting me and taking care of myself, the people I love and care about. I have my friends and family around. And specifically my friends, people that I turn to, talk to, chat with once in a while, get along with. They're valuable sources. We're going to do this one again, just because it feels good. Valuable sources. Sounding boards, information, perspectives, insight, advice, but also, in terms of values, probably have quite a good reflection of my peer group, my friends. And share the same ideas and ambitions in life. But also, when things have gone wrong, I've talked about this in recent videos, I've been fortunate enough to have people that I could call and talk to, and who supported me through thick and thin. So, there we have that. And many reasons why friendships, a good connection to family is important. Alright, now that and making money. We've talked at length about how important money is to our health, both mental and physically, and our ability to plan ahead into the future and to build something that is going to help us take better care of ourselves as time passes. But there's also a sense of competence and capability, not only from making money, but also of being responsible with the money we make. It takes a long time to sort out your finances if you're starting on your back foot. I can tell you from personal experience. But once you've sorted it out and things start working for you, you are off to a good start. So, health and fitness, relationships, and income. Right? Get strong, make friends, make money. And I think you can do those three things consistently throughout life, especially as a man or as a boy. You're going to be in a good place. Life is going to smile at you, it's going to treat you well. Go out. So how do you get there? Well, you get fit by finding a sport you enjoy and doing it consistently. And the added benefit of it's not the gym, that you're learning a skills. And if you're, for example, doing something like hockey or football, basketball, or any kind of team sport, is that there's some socializing that goes together with there's some socializing that goes together with the sport that you're doing. So that's great. But you can do anything. You can be doing push-ups and pull-ups and air squats at home. I mean, all the information you really need is at your fingertips. Dude, when I was 16, he had Men's Health magazine and some shady internet forums. And in the Netherlands, the local gym owner was your best bet at getting any good information on this. Now, fast forward to 2025. You open up Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. You go online, and there are thousands of people talking about health and fitness and what you can and cannot do. Some shoulder work to get fitter and healthier over time. That is gold. The only thing that you need to bring to the table now is the self-discipline to pick something and to start doing it over and over and over again, working towards results that you want to have in life. We're going to talk about all of the thousands of people who are telling you how to make money online also, by the way, because I have a different opinion on those. But in general, there's a lot of good fitness advice out there for you to actually be able to get fit and strong. friendships are harder, right? It's hard to advise people on friends because friendships are there or not. That's one. Um, so we either have that click with someone or not. Sometimes it grows over time. Sometimes it's there, but the space to pursue the friendship, to invest in the friendship is not there. But when you have found those people, and I can count my friends to people that I would count on and call on the fingers of my two hands. And when you find those people, yeah, I want you to remember that there are two parts to that relationship. Most importantly, friendships are supportive, unconditional, so no favors need to be given in order to keep them. Yeah, you should be able to be yourself and be accepted for who you are. And they require nurturing. They require you to show up and be a friend, to participate. And you build those relationships in shared experiences. So doing things together, achieving things together, having fun together. Sometimes that's a night out. Sometimes that's finishing a project. Sometimes that's dealing with hurt and grief. Sometimes that's being angry at each other, frustrated, and having that out in conversation. Because that's what friends do. It's not always just fun and nice. It's actually talking about the difficult things, and you have your friends not because you're all on the same page about everything all the time, even though that's nice if you are, but because through life and upbringing and understanding, you have different perspectives on the same or similar situations. And this can lead to some disagreements. That's all right, as people are supposed to disagree in a civil manner. So we can do that. We can actually have a conversation from which we can learn stuff and move forward. You know, I have a desk job and a salary. I have friends who are entrepreneurs. When we talk about employees, you know, to them an employee is, they have different experiences with people in their employ, let me put it that way. And that shapes the way they look at employment and the rules and the benefits of being employed, all of the things that I enjoy. Now, nothing is right or wrong. It is simply the way it is. But that's what we can have a conversation about, because through their perspective, I have a better understanding of the challenges that they face. And that puts all of the benefits I enjoy into a different perspective as well. I might appreciate life I have a bit more because of that conversation. So, Friendships matter, and friendships require mutual investment. This goes two ways, right? It's not about keeping track and about things being equal, but it is nice to know that you and others, you and your friends, care about each other in equal measure. And you'll know in a friendship when you feel comfortable and accepted and respected. And the moment you don't, you don't have to try too hard. You can just move on. You can at least let the other person know how you feel, and they can respond in different ways. They can either belittle you, which tells you all you need to know about them and how they see you, make fun of you, or they can take you serious. They care about the friendship and the relationship and try to understand why you feel the way you feel. Maybe they have a completely different experience. Maybe the signals going on between the two of you are off. The only way you ever find out is if you have this thing called a conversation, which I know for men, for us men, is hard to do. Because all that feely gooey stuff's for women, right? But you're better off to speak your mind. As you're a man, a real man, can speak his mind clearly, without anger, and stand on his opinion, while also have the good sense to understand, be swayed, change his point of view. If it turns out he's wrong, or that his opinion is grounded in some misguided perception or belief. Yeah? Okay? Great. Well, so that's friendships. And then finances. Easiest way, find somewhere, get a job, earn some money by the hour. Sure, why not? It's something. Keeps you busy. You learn something. You learn how people work. There'll probably be colleagues there. You'll meet strangers. You'll see what they are up to in life. You'll meet customers. You'll see all the kinds of people this world has to offer, and you can make up your mind about the world and the people in it. All right? So, that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is you can try to do something else. Like, there are tons of ways online for you to make some money. Small local companies might need someone who understands social media for their local marketing. You learn how to make little videos, little photos. You might be a bit tech savvier. You might figure out a way to make a digital product and sell it online. A game, or a little app, or a little application, or program. The weird thing nowadays is that you can do all of this stuff on your mobile phone. Alright? Now, you think about that for a bit, and you'll realize that there are golden opportunities for you to just make a little bit of money. And you'll figure out ways to do that as you get older. But the most important lesson here is to learn how difficult it is to make a buck or two. And that once you have them, it's very easy to spend them all. But we don't want to spend them all. We want to earn some money. And then hang on to it and start building that fortune. So we learn about how much we earn and how much of that we put aside to save versus how much of that we get to spend. As I can tell you, if I had been a bit money wiser in my teens and 20s, I'd probably have been better off financially in my 30s. Instead, I started life financially after 30, which set me back 20 years, at least 15. 15 years of savings and interest is a lot of money to have to make up for. Alright. So just keep that in mind. So anyway, hey, you've got the big three right there and you can do something with them. So, that's on my mind this Saturday morning. For you, it's Friday night. Probably not a lot of people watching. I'd also be doing something else on Friday night if I was in my teens or 20s. But hey, here we are Saturday morning after 8 hours of sleep. There is a lot that needs doing. It is now 5:53 a.m. We're coming up on the end of the mobility session. I'm going to do a little bit of core work, just building that foundation. And we're going to do some rotator cuff. And that's going to be it for today. Look, we started on time. We're going to be done on time. And slowly but surely working towards better health and fitness. And the final mobility exercise, that Cossack squat. And thanks for leaving me a message. I will check it out in a second. The other side. All right. We are going to move on to some core work. Hello again. I remember you because I remember I wasn't able to pronounce your name or handle, but I appreciate you rolling by and saying hello again. And I hope that you are doing well wherever you are in the world. I'm actually nearing the end of the session and do a little bit of core work, and then we're going to call it a day and start very simple with all three of McGill's big three. And again. Moving on to the bird dog, one side. And again, really working on that core stability, which is so relevant for everyday life, for kettlebell training. Side plank. All right. that. Now, I'd like to do some marching in place. We're going to do some hand-to-hand swings. We're going to do one-sided swings with a 12-kilo kettlebell after marching in place. Because that'll challenge the core in different ways. And do some around the world after. And a regular old plank. Challenging the core in different ways to stay stable and upright. As in the long run, that's what we want to be able to do. We want to be able to stand upright and keep ourselves upright. We're going to go to that regular old plank. And then we're going to have some swings. So yeah, we're going to talk about all of that really good financial advice that's out there, right? I just want to tell you one rule in life, and that is, if anything sounds too good to be true, guess what? It probably is. Anyone promising you you're going to make millions by buying their course, well, you probably figured out by now, but if you haven't, as a reminder, they're the ones who are making the millions and millions. You're the one who's out of a lot of cash. It's not a lot of special knowledge or insight that's going to help you become ultra wealthy, because the way wealth is transferred is down generations, through inheritances, getting good jobs, if your parents own companies or have good positions, or if you belong to a certain social class or network. Right? I'm going to do that again. So, we don't need more drop shipping companies or fitness programs put together by AI or anything of the sort. What we need is people who can really innovate, make cool companies, make them work, and you might get very rich from that. But it's going to take you a couple of years to set it up. You make good money in the short run. So online training, online teaching, other kinds of programs. You're smart with your mind, mouth, and product. But don't fall into the trap of believing All those people were saying, give me tens of thousands of dollars and I'm going to make you very rich, very wealthy through the knowledge I've accumulated in life. You can probably find the same information online for free. Also, don't gamble away your money, and day trading and things like that. It's gambling. Alright? There are a lot of people out there who are going to tell you, no, give me your money. We've got a good track record. We know what we're doing. But the evidence points in the opposite direction. Do your research. Look it up online. And when it comes to the money you've earned in life through hard work and by being smart with your money, don't let anyone take that from you. By the way, one of the places I learned most about money was on the subreddit called Personal Finance, where they have a whole manifesto to help you understand how to actually manage your money. Because earning money, hanging on to money, making money work for you are three separate skills that we need to master in life. So anyway, just never going to be able to say that I didn't tell you so. All right, friend? All right, the final core exercises in a moment. And do some shoulder rotator cuff work. And that's going to be it for today. I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee at 6:08 a.m. And life is going to be fantastic. Now it sounds like someone very small and very loud is waking up. Let's see if he goes back to sleep with his mother or if I'm going to be ending the stream. Either way, it's been a good morning. Thanks for dropping by, for joining, for saying hello. And I appreciate you taking the time to say hi in chat. And I know that for those of you who are watching and don't know who I am, my name is Toby. I'm 40 years old. I'm trained to live an active, self-sufficient, and adventurous life. I do so by minding my sleep, minding what I eat, showing up to do strength conditioning and mobility training nearly every day. All right? While we train, we talk about all the important things in life. We can talk about being a man, being a boy in the world, turning into a man, becoming a father, being a father of boys, a career, starting businesses, holding on to a job, taking good care of ourselves, our health, our fitness, our well-being, the relationships we have, how we build them, the communities we're a part of, or all those kinds of things are all things we can chat about and talk about the hobbies we have and how having pastimes that are just for our own satisfaction are as important as having a job where we can apply our skills, knowledge, and intelligence to actually make some money. So that's something you're interested in. You go ahead and you check out my channel and subscribe, and we can continue the conversation, right? Because I always say health and fitness is only 30 to 45 minutes of the day. There are 15 other hours that I need to fill. I say 15 because 24 minus 8 hours of sleep is 16, minus 1 hour of health and fitness is 15. Just saying. So, you keep that in mind, and you may want to join the conversation with me at 6:14 a.m., February 15th. Here we are, doing some rotator cuff work to help fix that shoulder. So did overtime, and I apologize for the camera position, although I've understood that this thumbnail is going to get me a lot more clicks. I'm joking. One more set of these, and one more set of the banded ones, and then we're off for some coffee. One of those kittens you see in an Asian restaurant sometimes waving. I think those are for good luck, so let's hope this exercise brings me some good luck also. I think they're so cute. I think I used to have one. Someone gave it to me a long time ago. And the last ones. There we go. All right. Hey, friends. Thanks for dropping by this morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Toby. I am 40 years old and I train to live an active, self-sufficient and adventurous life. I do so by minding my sleep, try to get between 7 and 9 hours in a day. Do so by minding what I eat and try to eat within my energy balance, 2,200 calories. I try to eat a lot of fresh foods, lots of vegetables throughout the day, lots of fibers. And I try to eat 120 to 150 grams of protein in a day. I also show up for work, to do some work, strength training, conditioning training, mobility training every day. You can follow that on live stream here. This is not about the way I look, this is about the way I feel. I want to feel fit, competent, and capable for whatever life is going to throw at me. So that's something you're interested in, then we can continue the conversation. Appreciate you dropping by, saying hi. Remember, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done, friends, is by showing up and doing the work. So I will see you tomorrow. And don't forget to check out my channel, hit like on some of the videos if you like them, and subscribe. Take care, friends.